In the silence of the desert, a woman no one saw became the first to name the God who sees all. In a forgotten time, tucked deep within the pages of the Bible, lived a woman whose story is rarely told, yet whose encounter with God changed everything. Her name was Hagar. She wasn't royalty. She wasn't a prophetess. She wasn't even free. She was a servant. A foreigner. A woman who had no voice in a world that rarely listened. Sarai had grown old. The years had come and gone, and still, no child. Though God had promised Abram descendants as numerous as the stars, the wait was long. Too long, in her eyes. So Sarai made a desperate decision. She turned to Abram and said with quiet bitterness, "The Lord has kept me from bearing children. Take my servant, Hagar. Maybe I can build a family through her." And so, Hagar was given, without consent, without choice. She became a vessel for someone else's dream. Soon, she conceived. Now carrying a child, Hagar's presence in the household changed. Tension rose. Hagar looked at Sarai differently, perhaps with pride, perhaps with pain. Sarai, in turn, was filled with jealousy and rage. She blamed Abram. "This is your fault," she cried. "I gave you my servant, and now she mocks me." Abram, unwilling to intervene, simply replied, "She's your servant. Do with her as you see fit." And so Sarai did. She mistreated Hagar, harshly, relentlessly. And Hagar ran. Alone. Pregnant. Wandering in a barren desert. No home. No protector. No hope. She had run from abuse, but found herself in an even harsher place. Alone in body and spirit. And then, the silence broke. A voice, gentle, yet commanding, spoke. "Hagar, servant of Sarai, where have you come from, and where are you going?" It wasn't a question of logistics. It was a question of identity and destiny. She replied, "I'm running away from my mistress, Sarai." Then the voice said something she never expected. "Return to her. Submit to her." Painful words. But then came a promise. Personal, powerful, divine. "I will increase your descendants so much that they will be too numerous to count. You are now pregnant, and you will give birth to a son. You shall name him Ishmael, God hears, for the Lord has heard your misery." This was no ordinary angel. This was the first recorded appearance of the angel of the Lord. And to her, a runaway servant, alone and unseen, he brought a name and a future. Hagar's heart swelled with awe. She whispered words that would echo through the ages, "You are the God who sees me. El Roy. The God who sees." She returned. Not because the situation had changed, but because she had. She had encountered the God of the wilderness. The God who sees. The God who hears. The God who names children and makes promises to the lowly. She gave birth to a son and named him Ishmael, just as she had been told. And every time she called his name, she remembered the moment that changed everything. Perhaps you feel like Hagar. Pushed aside. Unseen. Unheard. Maybe your pain feels invisible to the world, but not to God. Hagar's story whispers through time, "You are not alone. There is a God who sees you in the wilderness. Who hears your cries in the night. Who calls you by name. El Roy, the God who sees." She gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her. "You are the God who sees me." For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me." Genesis 16 verse 13. Even when you feel forgotten, used, or pushed aside, God sees you. He sees your tears, your struggle, your faith, even when it's fragile. And just like Hagar, you too can call him El Roy, the God who sees you. So if you're in a season of silence or wandering, remember. You are not invisible to God. You are seen. You are heard. You are loved. If this story touched your heart, please like this video so others can discover it too. And subscribe to the channel for more powerful Bible stories that remind us of God's unchanging love. Thank you for watching, and may you always remember, God sees you.